Alright, that's the end of supercharging session number 1649 on this battery pack and car.
Birds like these nuts that are smashed in these trees.
Alright, we're heading to Bird Rookery Swamp now and hopefully see a bunch of gators. We hope. I was mentioning to our videographer last night that when I first got to Florida, I thought that all the roads were made out of concrete. But if you look at them, it's just bleached out asphalt because the sun, like during the summer months especially, really mainly, is so strong. It just bleaches the color out of the asphalt, and then it looks white. All right, we're getting close now to the area where we need to make a left turn and head down the dead end road to the swamp. All right, we're about to turn left, Denise, on Shady Hollow Boulevard. That's it. There's the sign for the Bird Rookery Swamp. This road just goes straight back. I'm at 2.3 miles, and then we get to the swamp. All right, now across that water, Denise, you see there? That's the swamp. Across the water, we're gonna go out to that point. See that break, that opening there between the trees on the right? We're gonna go out to that point and then start heading north. So we're gonna actually walk this entire length of road that we're going down across. So it won't get very, very remote until we start heading north. So you got to get some distance in to get really into the remote areas where the gators are. There's another view of the swampland just across that body of water. It's right there. That's where we're going to be. What I told you before was too far out. You can see it now. Over there. That's the point we're going to hike out to and go north. And uh-oh, the pavement ends. This road has some pretty bad potholes, so look out if you're here. You just gotta go slow. Here's an example right over my hood of the potholes that are here, and you can't, it's hard to see, they're almost camouflaged. Almost. We're gonna hit them. Whoa. Wow, that's bad. All right, we're here, and beware, there's no signal. Denise lost some of her work, but it looks kind of crowded. We're getting here late. Hopefully the gators have munched on others. And not oh, whoa, here we go again. Not on us. Whoa, my gosh. All right, so here we are at the parking lot. We passed by these lakes. This is the lakes we passed by. we could see across, because the trail actually comes out here and it goes over here. You can kind of a little bit see it here, and the trail, it goes out and then it turns north. You can see the trail in here. It's in a very green area, and it goes all the way back, I don't know where, somewhere, gosh, way back in here, and then turns around, loops around, comes back down to where we are. It's something like 10 miles if you go the whole way. All right, here is the entrance, and let's take a look at what they say here. This is the most important sign right here: sharing the trail with alligators, and what you need to do. And it says here, the walking of dogs and pets is not recommended. Actually, I thought they were not even allowed before, but I guess they're okay with it now? I don't know.
See an alligator.
That's what it says?
Yeah.
Well, that's not, maybe it's not like before, maybe they've moved them out. See, it's 11.8 total. If we go at 1.3, 2.2, 3.9, 5. So it's 11.8 for the whole loop. And you can see this is the loop. This is where we came in here. These are these areas. Actually, I guess, yeah, you don't go all the way around. It's that second area that where you make the turn, come back out, loop around. This is where the heavy gate, I say from my experience, the heavy gators, some gators along this area, most of the gators are in this area back here, around here. This is like all gators, all through here. It's like scared to death. Like when I came out here before to run, I showed up real early so I wouldn't see any gators. And but now we're gonna be in the middle of the day. I think we're gonna see a lot of gators. We'll see. There's some wildlife right there. A bird. This is also a really important sign: unlawful to feed, entice, disturb, or take any wildlife, including alligators. They don't say it on the signs, but apparently what I saw before,
As pets?
I don't know about that, taking them home if they have, but the problem is if you feed the gators, if you start talking to them and then you make them scared of humans, then they'll learn to attack humans. But in this setting, supposedly, since there aren't many humans around, they don't do that. They don't attack humans. They don't go after them as food or anything. They just leave us alone. But then the minute we start feeding them, and they'll start thinking that, oh, all these types of things that look like humans have food, so we're going after them now. And then that's when they have to remove the gators from this area. They do.
And they destroy them.
Because yeah, otherwise they'll be eating all the people that show up. So it's important.
Yeah.
And this is the sunniest section. It's gonna get shady very soon. Someone put some graffiti on that. This is where we turn. We start going on the boardwalk into the shade. See, now we are in a swamp. You can tell.
No way.
But this boardwalk,
Swamp water.
yeah,
Swamp grass.
this boardwalk only lasts for a little while, and then it's to like basically a berm, a raised berm in the swamp. So basically everything around you is swamp when you go in here, and that's why the gators come out of the water and lay up on the berm. They won't lay up on here. You can't get here.
There's a chain link fence.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a real swamp in here.
Real swamp?
Real swamp.
Not fake swamp?
Yeah, there's too many of those fake swamps around.
Oh, signal.
Yeah, this has been closed a number of times recently after big storms and things. I think it's to repair this boardwalk. And like Denise was saying, there's like plastic fake wood on the bottom, regular wood on the top, and it's all rotted, severely rotted.
Wood on the top.
Yeah. Alright, this is the end of the boardwalk. They're reminding you about sharing the trail with the alligators. They remind you. This is your last and final warning. And this is kind of what it is for the rest of the trail. It's this berm. It's wide enough to drive a vehicle down, and that's about it. Oh, there's some birds right there. And then the gators come out of the water basically, and they lay on here because they're reptiles. If you do that to warm up when the sun's out.
They're cold-blooded like you.
Yeah. You can see up here the trail is super wet and muddy, and they're just trying to get across. It's a good thing we brought these hiking boots. I was thinking, like, why do we need hiking boots? I've been here before. I've actually ran out here in running shoes. And this is why. Look at this. Like, this person needs a hand.
We're an ultra marathoner.
Yeah, because you can get a whole marathon in here. It's 12.5 miles. I think if you double, go out and back, you get almost a full marathon. Yeah, this is pretty flooded area. Oh, this is real Florida mud, Denise. Real. Yeah, yeah. Oh, there's water right over here too. There's water everywhere. Wow. Hopefully this is gonna be the worst of it. Hopefully.
And now I'm gonna have soaked feet.
Look at this. This real water. Did you see how did they get across without getting their feet wet?
No.
There's flowing water through here. Yeah, because this is the Organically swamp, and actually, this berm holds water back and it drains through here, flowing north to south. So this first part might have a few areas like this. Now what's that? Did someone drive their truck in there by accident? See, here's the flow.
The gators like to hide in there.
Oh, what? They do?
Yeah.
Well, this is how it drains from the main section of the property. And this is on the southern section. It has to drain. They just need to add a drain like that over in that section where we were. They haven't done that. Or a boardwalk. You'll see a lot of these. And the gators hide in here?
Yeah. Your friend Cheryl said they like to hide in the culverts.
Oh.
And when the birds hop down off the culvert, then the gator is there.
Uh-oh, here's another section. Look at this. There's some bike riders that just passed us, 2 of them, and this is the water I was telling you guys about. We're up to it now. You can see the lakes. So we're getting to the point where we're going to start heading north. Alright, we just went through some water and mud. Got a little bit wet. A little bit, and then this is the turn. We're going to start heading north. So all the drainage that happens from north to south is over. So I would think it wouldn't be that bad for the rest of the trail. See here, actually it turns right here is where it goes up this way. Alright, you can see these cypress tree roots right here. Apparently that's how you tell if you're on wetlands, because they poke out and they only grow in the wet areas. You can see they're just barely noticeable. You think it's someone cut something off, but I guess it's part of a cypress tree roots. Alright, you can see we're on the eastern half, private property boundary over there. Sooner it'll get shady, and then we'll hopefully see some gators. Alright, we're still walking here. Don't expect to see any gators here. You got to get through this area if you want to see some real gators. So, through the sunny, it gets hot here. Just don't expect, and it's like a 9, like we said, right? The trail's like a 9, so you might see some more water, some wet, muddy spots when you get to the end of it. But if you do, you can turn around, but you'll have to hike a lot further than you thought because you won't be able to complete it. But hopefully you'll see some gators soon. We're seeing lots of ant hills, so just be careful not to step in them like I do, right? I need Denise to keep me out of these ants. You like the rest stop?
Yeah.
We forgot to mention that we put bags on the car windows to keep the birds from pecking out the rubber. We'll show this on the way back, but all right, you done?
Where's our vegan cheese and wine? This would have been a perfect picnic spot.
Yeah, well, so I need it a little more shaded. There'll be others. Look at the size of these cypress tree roots. Those are huge. All right, we were told to expect our first gator of the day up here on the right, hiding behind a tree.
Some good Samaritans told us about him.
Yeah. So that we don't get eaten. Do you see it? This is like stuff for grooming the path. It gets a little wider here. There we go, right there. I see. It's a smaller one.
He's not sleeping. His eyes are open.
You want to go pet him?
Yeah.
Her?
Yeah. I hope it had its dinner.
So they saw this gator and they're gone. They're done for the day. We're just starting. This is just a preview, I think, of what we're going to see. It's definitely warming in the sun. There's a lot less people now. They get thinned out by these gators. Quieter. Right, this is mile 2. Denise just found an orange grasshopper. See it?
It looks like a praying mantis, only has a bright orange. Pretty groovy.
There it goes. Alright, so this is where the action begins. This is where, if you do the... Whoa. Whoa. Oh, they're doing it?
Yeah, they're doing something curious. They look like lobsters, don't they? They have eyes like lobsters.
They're just hanging out together.
He's a little short for her.
Okay, alright. So, it's going to start to get shady, and it might be wet over this way. Normally when I've gone in the past, I've gone this way and looped around. I don't know what we want to do. You get into it fast if you turn left.
I like going this way.
Alright. Or you can see behind us there were still lots of sunny areas, but now we're entering into more of the shadier, or at least mixed sun and shade. So this is the area where we're going to possibly see some gators. It's a better shaded picnic bench. You never know, a gator might just show up here at any time. There's a really old sign. You have your first gator spotting?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, there we go.
Cute.
Good eye. Wait, Denise found something. She's walking back towards me, so this can't be good.
I was scared. There's a baby gator on that log, so I was watching the babies and the turtle, and then I saw Mama right there. I walked right by her. She's watching you.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's the baby?
On the log.
Oh, way over there. I see. Way over there. It's a very small one. At some point, yeah.
Cannot pass by.
Many. There's just a few lily pads or whatever these things are. What is this? Look how many there are. My gosh. It's so much cooler here too with the shade. They just go on and on over here. All the way down here.
It's not a long break.
Oh, that's a gator.
Eating.
Just in case you get lost, there's a sign. Yeah.
I gotta keep moving.
Oh wow. Oh my gosh, whoa.
How do they keep so still?
There's some water flowing pretty fast over here. This is the intake for the main part of the swamp in that area, and then goes out here. Is everything okay?
Yeah. I like to stand here and make sure it's not pushed offward.
It will start to hiss if it feels threatened. I've had that happen before. This is a pretty big one.
This looks like a big gator. Fraidy cat.
All right, the trail here is starting to get really overgrown. You can see not as many people venture out this way, or they get scared and turn around. And it's a lot more shady. And we're about to get to the north end, and we'll be turning left, heading west in a second. I guess at some point this was a service road. Let's see where. I don't know where. I guess that's the road. This is more like a canal.
For airboats.
Maybe. All right, here it is, northeast corner. So now there should be lots of gators. Yeah, Denise is already seeing them. This section has lots of gators. So we're getting basically go across the swamp. There's a medium gator and a small gator. See, look at how tiny that one is over there on the end.